speaking of that, while we're here, we might just bypass our topic and put it on something and put something on your title.
Welcome to another episode of the Brothers Who Talk. With Terry and AD. This podcast is about men talking about everyday shenanigans, the stuff that makes us mad, to the topics that concern why in the world do these guys have a podcast. Let's get to it.
All right, what's up? Welcome to another episode of the Brothers Who Talk. What's going on?
8, 4.
Technical difficulties all around. I tell you, I don't know what's going on, but we're here and we are live finally.
Yes,
I only get to record 2 days a week now. Now that I'm working, I get to record 2 days a week. So I'm a little bummed out about that, but it is what it is. We got to take care of the family. The family got to eat. You know,
we got to eat.
Birds got to swim. Fish got to eat. Right? So,
you're right.
Or is it fish got to swim, birds got to eat? I got it backwards. My bad.
Something like that.
But those of you who did not watch Finding Nemo, you wouldn't know what that was anyway. So,
right. You got to watch it.
All right. So we want to welcome you guys, season 2,
yes,
episode
indeed.
3 of the Brothers Who Talk. And we have done a lot of growing here over the past season and some change. And we just want to thank everybody who's watched us, supported us, gave a like, subscribed, all that. We want to thank you for that because this podcasting game is atrocious, and trying to get some footing with 700,000 other podcasts, you got to stand out somehow. So, I mean, if you know, everybody has their own audience. You know what I'm saying?
Yes. It's a struggle.
So it's all good. I mean, you know, something that I've always said on the Common Sense Show. I've always said it, that if I only reach one person, I've done my job. This is, you know, spending thousands of dollars on equipment and stuff like that, and I reach one person. I'm being sarcastic, but I'm just being real.
What matters? Just what matters. I changed your life.
Yeah, a little better.
You're welcome.
This show,
let us know.
And you know, AD doesn't know this, but we'll get to that in a minute. This episode of the Brothers Who Talk is dedicated to Kobe Bryant, the widow of fallen NBA legend Kobe Bryant, and her 3 daughters that slept. But we'll talk about that in the news as we're getting into that. We lost him on Sunday. Was it Sunday? It was Sunday.
Because I had company. I had people over. That's rough.
And you know, and you know, you've been hearing talk conspiracy theories. We're gonna get to that and tell them why you're mad. But look, stick around because some folks need to shut up. And this may get a little parental advisory. So I pray for me because they getting on my nerves.
Right.
But we lost Kobe on Sunday. Him and his daughter Gigi, along with Coach Bertoli, his wife, his daughter, the pilot Abba, I think I can't remember his last name, and also another coach and her daughter. I mean, so AD, I gotta, you know, what was your first reaction?
Right. So when we had dinner and we had some friends over, whatever, and it just kind of course, like for everybody, it's just sudden, you know, just a sudden action. You're just like, what? Is this real? Is this true? And you know, my news source, I don't care what anybody thinks, I go to TMZ because I don't know about nobody else, but TMZ is like everywhere. They're into everything. They know what you're doing, what's going on. They're the first ones that have every bit of news on stuff.
We're gonna get in TMZ in a little bit because I don't.
Especially celebrity. I mean, they're in their business, but I've not seen them wrong. They always in folk face, you know, disrespectfully, but they're there. You know, they always just.
You know what, AD? They're always there.
Yes.
And they're always right.
Right. Right.
They don't have, you know, Harvey's ever got no boys with no integrity over there. But I can't say that they're not truthful for the most part. So anyway.
Yeah. So that's so we found out what got me. And what really got to me and my lady, we were on our way to drop her off, and if y'all seen the round table with Shaq and the other players, Shaq began to describe, you know, when he found out, and he literally, I think he said his son or nephew came to him with the phone, and he was like, "Oh, get that!" You know, he was angry because there's always, they always killing somebody. The internet's somebody always dying on the internet. And he didn't believe it until other players started calling him, telling him what happened. And he began to describe his feelings and how he lost some other people. And that was the moment that I almost broke down too, because you could feel it. Like it was real. Like he said he couldn't work out. His whole routine, he couldn't do anything like what he normally does because he was just thrown off by the situation. So that really got to us. That's what I felt.
I gotta tell you, I didn't almost cry, buddy. I when I tell you, I broke all the way down. Like I was on my couch and I was a ball of nerves. I was into because you think about it like this, and we'll get to people and their idiotic conspiracy theories in a little bit. But can you imagine, just for a sec, AD, we're both fathers.
Right.
I'm gonna say this slow because it might choke me up now. But can you imagine just for a minute, you're on this helicopter or you're on an aircraft and you're with your daughter. You're with Lexus and I'm with Zariah or Nika or Brianna or Kiana, my daughters, and I'm with them and this plane or whatever we're in crashes or is crashing.
Right.
Can you imagine his last words to her?
Right.
Can you imagine? I can't even like.
Right.
It's one of it's mind numbing to think. All of these people on the plane, I'm on the helicopter. I'm sure in those final moments, they're panicking and all this. One of the things that really get to me about the whole crash is that L.A. County Sheriff's Department grounded their entire fleet, because of fog.
Right.
But Kobe's helicopter was allowed to take off. Now that's where a lot of conspiracy theories come in and say whatever. Okay. Right. But at the end of the day, we lost a legend. Right. They fast tracked his Hall of Fame, so he's going to be in. He got inducted, or will be inducted to the Hall of Fame. Right. And it's just my heart and my soul aches for Vanessa and her babies.
Right.
Because this is a trip that they took 1,000 times.
Right.
Over.
Yeah, just like, hey, I'll be back at whatever time. I'll be back tonight. Right.
And I remember the initial reports. Kobe Bryant, passed away, or died in the apparent helicopter crash. And that we didn't find out till later that Gigi had died too.
Yeah.
But before the reports of Gigi, they were saying that Rick Fox
was on
the helicopter.
Well. Yeah, and he talked about that as well.
He talked about that, and I can only imagine. I didn't watch his. I watched. I watched Shaq's. I watched Charles Barkley's, and I watched D Wade's, and I was like, the impact, that he has made or had made on this world and still making, even after he's gone, the impact he's still making is astounding. And one of the things that I've heard people say is, you guys are focused on Kobe and his daughter. Mm-hmm. What about the other 7 people? We have what they call empathy. Some people don't, and I realized real quick that there's a bunch of people on my timeline that don't have any empathy on Facebook. Right. And let me tell you what I did, because I'm petty like that. Every negative post. No, I didn't block them.
Okay.
Sure didn't. But every negative post, or a stupid meme, that I saw, I reported it to Facebook. Every last one of them, because it's stupid. It's how you gonna. I had one guy. That was on there on my page, and he was just, and he put up a meme, and I'm like, are you serious?
Right.
48 hours after.
Wow.
Come on, man. And we're gonna get into the tell them why you're mad. We're gonna get into some of the stuff that I've read, and people need to go ahead and mind their business and just stop and just have some empathy. But rest in peace to Kobe and Gigi and all the other 7 lives that were lost. Vanessa, if you ever catch this podcast, this is for you.
Right.
We here at Brothers of Legacy, our hearts go out to you. And,
definitely.
We are definitely praying for your strength. I know you got in this time.
Right.
You need it. We all need it, actually. But, you know,
Right.
it is what it is. This world's crazy, man. All right, so moving on. Next piece of news that I got going on. The impeachment trial getting kind of dicey. It's getting kind of dicey. What I'm reading here on CNN right now, as we are speaking, there's a witness vote that's going on in the Senate. They have already declared victory for Trump. So if they declared victory for Trump, allegedly, because they haven't had the vote yet, so we don't know. I'm just speaking what they're saying on CNN that they made. Right. And if he gets off, he's gonna do whatever he want to do when they say not guilty.
It's on.
It's on. There's no
ramifications
behind that, man. So I don't know. I think the whole impeachment trial was just rubbish. Anyway, that's what the English say. They'll say trash.
Rubbish.
Yeah.
This is rubbish.
Shout out to everybody in my UK audience that's listening to this.
Right.
I know it's rubbish.
Rubbish. Right.
You know it's rubbish. All right. So speaking of rubbish, the Super Bowl is on Sunday. Okay, I'm not watching the game. I'm not sure about you.
You're not watching. I'm trying to find a party to go to. I don't really care about the game. I just care about eating and hanging out. That's all. That's my.
You sound just like me, brother. I promise. It's just like me.
That's it. Because maybe the commercials, if they get any better, I don't know. They weren't as good the last couple of Super Bowls. You know, they ain't been as good. You know, too much hype around it now. You know,
yeah, so. I think it's pure rubbish. I don't have a dog in the fight either team. I'm not a fan of either. I'm a fan of certain players, like Richard Sherman. I like from the 49ers. I like Kelsey from the Chiefs, who's the tight end. I like Patrick Mahomes, even though he took some heat this past week over a tweet he did 14 years ago, whatever, how long it was.
Things.
So, yeah, put a little ting-ting. They're always doing something.
Listen, just a real quick pause on that. I feel bad for every millennial going forward that you've said something as a teenager on Facebook or Twitter, just because I've said a lot of dumb stuff. But the fortunate part is we didn't have this stuff, so I just said it and it's gone. Right. No one will ever know that I said it. But unfortunately, if you posted it, I'm sorry. Unless you delete it, you need to go back. If you're 20 now, go back and delete all that stuff from 16 and just delete it. Please, I'm telling you. You're going to miss an opportunity because someone's going to find it. I don't know. Someone that don't like you is going to dig back, find it.
Oh, yeah. Don't run for office.
Right. You can't. And you're not going to be able to host the Emmys either. So just erase it. Just do it. Just keep it.
Do it. I'm telling you.
All right. That's the quick point. I just thought about that.
Yeah, that was a good one. That was a good pause. So I'll take that. Moving on for the Super Bowl. Speaking of getting locked up, I know we didn't say that, but getting locked up. If you guys remember, Dog the Bounty Hunter, remember him? Remember Dog the Bounty Hunter? Yeah. You know his wife passed away some time ago. She's been gone now for a little while. Beth Chapman passed away of cancer, and it's been, I would say, maybe a couple of years. I'm not sure. I have to look it up. But now, Mr. Dog apparently proposed to a family friend the other day, and he's getting ready to get married again. You think it's too soon?
I don't know. Let's see. Okay, so it all depends, right? So if someone is sick, and sometimes there's that unspoken separation, and you might have a lady, because sometimes I believe in some families, like, if she gets to the point where she's sick and we really can't have intimate time, and the lady might say, hey, I want you to begin to date, like, and of course it's between me and you. Of course the world says, like, oh, it's a creep, but if it's an agreement, you know what I'm saying, like, I want you to begin to look, I want you to begin to live, because that's what I would tell my lady,
never.
I want you to live.
Never. I'm the last one. It's not going down, brother. I promise you.
I'm like, you need to live. When I die, live. Now, I will say, listen, I'm coming back. If you were like single, and any of my homeboys are saying, like, I'm coming back for you if it's one of my homeboys. You better find a stranger. Someone that's not cool. that I don't know, that I've never seen. I don't know, but but I would. I would. You single for the rest of your life?
Absolutely not. I told Melissa, and I love her dearly. I love her to life and then some. But I told her I will haunt you for the rest of your days. This is you knew what you were getting into when you married this old man. You knew what you were getting into.
My life and your life.
Yeah, we going together.
What's that? Notebook. We gonna hold hands together.
We're gonna go ahead and hold together. But back to dog. Beth has only been dead since June last year. So 7 months. Now, your boys over there at TMZ is reporting that dog is not engaged to her.
Okay.
Despite it was a TV proposal. So they was on TV. And so TMZ is reporting that dog is not really engaged to her name is Moon Angel. So they dog lives in Hawaii, so everybody got those crazy names down there. Not everybody. Shout out to my Hawaiian folks.
Watch that. Yes, not everybody.
Not everybody, allegedly. So dog is not engaged.
Like Dwayne The Rock Johnson. He's cool. Dwayne. He's cool. That's a regular name.
Yeah. And so Dog the Bounty Hunter is, according to TMZ, who I don't really trust or like for that matter, is not engaged to Moon Angel. But other reports are saying that he is. People Magazine, People.com is saying that he is. WGHP is saying that he is, but TMZ is the only outlet that's saying he's not. So that's kind of scary. All right. So speaking of scary, do I have something else? Yeah, I do.
Okay.
I gotta find it though, so I don't have
it. Okay.
The coronavirus. That's scary.
Oh man.
Not sure what's going on. But the coronavirus, this whole epidemic that's going around, I think it's a cover up or something. Because when I'm reading here on CNN, there is a deadly virus out there that's already claimed or affected 15 million people so far. Right. But it's not coronavirus. So is the coronavirus a corrupt something else? Is it? I mean, I'm not. Is it smoke and mirrors? Is it a real thing? I've never heard of it. The only time I think the first time I've heard about the coronavirus, somebody had put a picture up on Facebook, and it had a 6-pack of Corona, the beer, and then it was a meme. So a 6-pack of Corona, and you saw the Corona logo, and then under it, it said virus, and so the caption read, "This is the only coronavirus I want." So I don't know.
So I looked it up. And the only things that came up were the main news outlet, right? And I looked it up on Google, and I looked it up like in YouTube. So and it's just like, so what does that mean? Whenever you look anything up, you always get a mixture of big news outlets and folks like us.
Yeah, it's like,
who reads stuff off CNN? Right, who's reading it or reacting or having our shows, but only the main news outlets came up, which is odd. Like we always talk about everything. Like I'm gonna put this in the caption just to see if we trend or come up or something, but I don't see no other like regular dudes, non-big company talking about this. And we know YouTube, right? YouTube is full of all of us talking about everything. So you get the big news as well as you get the small niched out news talking about stuff as well. So that's the weird part. Second thing is that China is not allowing, based on the news, allowing the CDC to come in to help. But China's always trying to hide stuff. And someone put a news report like, it's way worse than what China's reporting, so are there more dead? I don't know what's going on. So this thing is kind of like creeping a little bit. And if you ever watched The Daily Show, he showed it affecting everywhere but Africa. Yeah. Now, when is there many diseases that don't get to Africa?
Yeah, not a lot.
So I don't know. Like, this is kind of weird. It's a weird situation. I'm watching and I see people kind of posting some things, about it, but I'm, like, I don't know if we're just not being fed enough information because it's way worse.
Yeah.
But the way that I seen on the Daily Show, he kind of described, like, it's kind of like salmonella. You just kind of have to wash your hands, stay clean, and you can keep from kind of getting it. So
yeah.
I don't know.
It's
not like the way they report is not like killing people, just taking them out. People get it and it goes away, or they have it and they're whole. I don't know. Like, it's just kind of weird.
Well, I'm good with it as long as I don't catch it. I'm good. I tell you.
Right. Me and my fam and nobody I know got it. Good.
I'm good. As long, if you're in my circle, I'm good.
Right.
All right. Last bit of news before we go. Well, a couple pieces before we go. One, the Grammys were held this weekend as well, or this Sunday as well, in the house that Kobe built, Staples Center. And so it was a sombering tribute. I think the one clip that I saw, I won't play it because YouTube make me sick and they'll tell us.
Right.
But it was Alicia Keys and Boyz II Men singing "It's So Hard to Say Goodbye."
I felt that. When they came out,
they butchered that.
They butchered it?
They butchered that. I mean, I love the song too.
Right.
I love the song too, but they butchered it. Alicia Keys allegedly, I would say that, and Alicia has instilled in me, allegedly, she can't sing no more, and she shouldn't be singing. She should be producing and doing things, because that's God's way of saying, I'm gonna take your vocal cords for stealing that man's, that girl's husband. But that allegedly, we're gonna get into that later. So the Grammys were this weekend, and Billie Eilish took home, I think 5 Grammys for her album. Billie Eilish, Mr. or Miss Bad Guy singer. The Grammys are a joke to me. There's no way this girl should have won 5 Grammys. If you listen to the lyrics to her songs, be careful. Don't let your kids listen to that, because if you're Christian,
right,
they're just for the Christian folk. Everybody else who heathens and ain't saved, I understand. But for everybody who's Christian, right, be mindful of her words. Pull up some of her songs and read some of the lyrics. Okay. She's not. Yeah. So 5 Grammys. That was that.
Got it.
Also, last thing before we go, if you have not, as a father, if you're listening to this, or if you are watching this on YouTube, the hashtag #GirlDad has gone viral. That is the hashtag in tribute of Kobe and his daughter Gigi. So if you have not taken a picture with your daughter yet in a few years, take one, post that bad boy anywhere, and just hashtag #GirlDad, because we're gonna keep that hashtag going.
Right.
I would take a picture with Zariah, but she's just so mean in school. I don't want to do it. She get on my nerves. She's so mean. She had a rough day yesterday in school, man. Crazy. But hashtag #GirlDad.
Hang out with her.
Hashtag #GirlDad.
Show some love. Hang out with her.
Yeah, I hang out with her. That's what's wrong with her. That's what's wrong with her. 'Cause I want to hang out with her. I'll be working and stuff. But that's gonna do it for the news, man. I'm done. Thank you guys for holding on. That was about 20 minutes. 23 minutes actually of stuff. But hey, good stuff.
It's good. It's good.
All right.
Good.
Now,
our
favorite topic that we're going to talk about here is, well, you know how life is, AD, and people piss you off.
Angry.
Yeah. So in this segment, we're going to tell you why we mad.
Tell me why you mad, son. So I'm gonna start off.
Tell you why you mad.
Terry got a lot to share. I'm gonna just share mine real quick.
I'm gonna say a lot.
So listen, I'm trying to get as Terry probably mentioned, upgrade my live stream life, my technical production life, and trying to get it right. My problem is there's too many daggone services. Too many daggone services. Yeah. And then there's accessories to help enhance your services. And then there's how you produce your service. And it's just too much. It's a lot. And then you're trying to figure out what's the best one. Which one should you go with? How should you use it? How long should you use it? Which way you should use it? And it's a lot. So what am I mad at? all of them services. You know, and then
there you go.
Like, and I know everybody got to hustle. I know if I have a service, my service is the best service that you need for everything. For everything. And that's a lie. That's a lie, Craig, because everybody don't have the same thing for everybody. You know, so my thing is, whatever you're good at, whatever service you're great at, stick to that. Yeah. And then tell me that I need to go over here if I'm doing this. And I know that's bad business, but I'm just saying, be true. That's what I'm mad at. That's what I'm mad at. That's it. I know, world changing. I know. You're like, so what? I don't care.
But that's why you're mad about it.
Yeah, that's why I'm mad. I'm mad. Because listen, because then you watch the YouTubers who's obviously sponsoring a certain service, and you like
to get it for free. Yes, exactly.
Yeah, right. Come on, Chief. Yeah. Hold on. Nope, not that.
Bro, come on now, dog. Come on, man.
I'm just saying, it's so much going on.
Come on.
What you mad at today? What you mad at?
Oh, brother. Let's see where I can. Let me start someplace because that's so much going on that I'm mad at. The first thing I'm mad at the IRS. Now, we all know that there's two things in life that are certain: death and taxes. We would know that, right? So this morning, I've had some issues with my taxes. So I was trying to call the IRS this morning to get that rectified, so me and my wife can file married and do our thing. I called up the tax lady, or I talked the tax number. I get this lady, and she was an absolute B. Just absolute from the door. Then asked me what my issue was. You know, she was like, "What's your question?" I'm like, "Hey, you want to get my name first? You know what I'm saying? You want to warm up to it first? You want to stroke it down with some? You want to loop something, anything? I mean, but she can't. She was so stank from the door. I was like, you know what? I can't because I know God is not through with me yet. And see, the way my whole attitude set up. I would, it would absolutely flip. Here's the deal, though. The government people, they know that you're gonna have tons of calls with people checking on refunds and having questions about things. If you don't like your job, quit.
Right. True. No doubt.
I'm so sick of that. I'm sick of calling people and you stank on the phone. Look, if you don't like your job, quit. Quit! And quit giving me a hard time. Stop doing that. That's totally man. So I call him back because I hung up on the first lady.
There you go. That's how you do it. Like, you know what? I'm not getting the results I need right now. So
yeah. Fight the power, right? I hung up on her. Right. And so I called back, and then once I got my number on call ID or something, because they hung up on me 3 times in a row. So I was like, okay,
that's what you want to do. That's you again. That's you again.
You hung up on my homegirl. All right. And come on. Stop it. I'm mad at the IRS. So I quit it. Let me be able to call y'all so I can fix my stuff so we can move on. So I'm mad about that. That's another thing that I'm mad at.
All right.
There's so much going on today that I'm mad about. No, we were talking about Kobe earlier. Mm-hmm. And since his death, there are so many conspiracy theories that has fallen. But I'm going to talk about all of them, but I'm going to talk about one in particular. And this is Dr. Umar Johnson.
Yes, it's good. Same one I'm about to say. Yes.
Dr. Umar Johnson. Please tag him in this. Dr. Umar Johnson, listen to me. Sit your ass down. You do too much. I don't look. You have the right to feel how you want to feel, right? Because I was, and some people are in agreement with Dr. Umar, and so I'm not knocking the people. I mean, come on, let's use common sense here. But some folks believe they're conspiracy theorists. They believe everything that he's saying.
Right.
His 3 people or suspects in the murder of Kobe Bryant. See, I want you guys, when you guys listen to people, listen to how they word stuff. Listen to their verbiage, right? Right. He said, I got 3 suspects in the murder of Kobe Bryant.
Right.
Okay. The first one was the NBA.
Mm-hmm.
Why in the world? And I didn't even listen to the whole interview because it made me mad. But I'm just asking in general now. Why in the world would the NBA kill one of the most beloved players?
Right.
See, maybe you might watch the interview. I didn't. But
I didn't. You might have watched something different. I just watched a live. I watched a live that he did.
It was the Instagram live.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
That same one.
Okay. I might have missed the three people. I missed. Yeah. I know. Okay. So you said the NBA. And who's the second one?
The Big Pharma.
Yeah. Okay.
Because Kobe was in dispute with Big Pharma about using Black Mamba.
Right. I got that one.
And then the third one, I think, who did he say? He said some kind of board. I can't remember what he said. Okay. But I heard someone say that he said the Illuminati killed.
Yes, the Illuminati. Yes, that was.
Are we still talking about the Illuminati? That thing still is that really relevant still to the day? Really, the Illuminati? Okay. Somebody please humor me.
Right.
What the hell does the Illuminati have to do with Gigi and the other 8 people that was on that plane, that was on that helicopter?
Well, no, those are what do they call them? What do they call them? I forgot. When someone else dies,
proxy?
No. Oh man, casualty of war. Like a
casualty of the war. Yeah,
there's another name of it. I forgot, but
that's
basically
right.
like it's just like if there was a terrorist in my house, right? And they need to get rid of him. They just drop a bomb. I died. He died. He was the target. I'm just a casualty. My life don't really matter.
Yeah.
But my thing is, okay. So one, I don't. Yeah, I know. I didn't hear the 3. Like, I don't know. Yeah, why would the NBA target him? 2, I understand the lawsuit. I understand they may upset. They don't want to lose millions. But that's really deep. Like, I don't get that. And then this Illuminati thing, right? I don't really jive with it because what's crazy with this Illuminati thing? The Illuminati. Why is it always someone black that is successful seems to have to be connected to the Illuminati? That always trips me out. Like Steve Harvey, I'm sure Oprah Winfrey. Tyler Perry's not been inducted yet, but I'm sure he's on the way to being part of the Illuminati too. Like, I don't understand why is it, and we do it, and it's not even like white people do it. We put them in the Illuminati.
Yeah,
we put them in that category because they're successful. Beyonce, Jay-Z, because they be everybody holding the
rock. Come on. I never believed
that trips me out. Like, why can't we just be great at what we do? And a lot of people buy from us because that's what it is. People like Beyonce. People like Steve Harvey. People like Tyler Perry. People like Oprah Winfrey. Like, I don't get it. But as far as I don't understand why I don't know. Like, they're probably, listen, I believe if you've watched Scandal, I believe there's a B613, no doubt. And there's no question.
I believe that. Yeah.
Right. Anybody that has something that's going to take that government, you better believe that you're going to end up with a heart attack the next day. So there is no question there is B613. There's no question that the government does things to protect the union. Like, I'm sorry, they will kill a president. I'm sure a president has died because he was about to expose or break something down that they've been doing forever. Yeah. So there's no question. But when it comes to come on.
I don't buy the Illuminati.
Hey, bro, come on now, dog.
Come on, man.
I can't do the Illuminati. Umar Johnson, sir. I need for you. I don't know where you live, but I need for you to take a flight to Atlanta, or go to your nearest football stadium. Walk in there and have all those seats because you, sir, are just reaching to stay relevant.
Right. And then he go ask for money for school at the end.
Yes, at the end. That school has been built for the last 10 years. It's kind of like Come on, man. All right, I'm sorry. It's kind of like the building fund at church.
Right.
Yeah, that building fund has been the same building fund since I was 8. And I'm 44 and
ain't got
no door.
Yeah. Ain't got no door. Babe, lights that's falling apart. Like I don't know.
But we love it though. We love it though.
Yeah.
And Umar, just have a seat, sir. You're trying to stay relevant.
You are very intelligent.
Yeah.
You are very knowledgeable about things.
Right.
And and I love hearing you speak. It's just
I can't.
This one is a reach.
Listening to Umar Johnson to me is like fingernails across a blackboard. To me.
I got you.
It's just like some people don't like. Some people like Ben Shapiro. I don't. Same thing. It's like listening to him. It's like that's what it sounds like to me.
Right.
You know, he sounds like the hyenas from Lion King. We just talked about Lion King a little while ago. You know, he's like
right.
You sound like somebody said Mufasa.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Say it again.
Say it again. So it's just, I can't do those two. But anyways, the next thing that makes me mad, and we're gonna get to our main topic here in a little bit, is that if you were born with no empathy, shut up. Now we're talking about Kobe again, okay?
Right.
Because I was reading a post on Facebook, because I'm always trolling on Facebook, and there's this young lady that's on my timeline who have been since blocked and deleted. She put up a post, and I mean Kobe had been dead. She posted this Saturday evening.
Right.
Kobe had been dead maybe 6 hours.
Wow.
She was like, I don't care nothing about him.
Wow.
He was a rapist.
Oh,
he was this way and that way. I mean, and people that had that sentiment. If you have that sentiment about him, shut up.
Right.
Because regardless of how you feel about it, this man still lost his life.
Right.
And if you ain't got no empathy,
right.
move on. Keep your comments to yourself. Because if you don't, you're gonna get drugged on social media.
Right.
People are dragging people behind that stuff.
Right.
First of all, so let me give you guys a little bit of history real quick. Kobe was accused of sexual assault in 2003 in Colorado.
Mm-hmm.
The young lady that was accused him had dropped the charges.
Right.
And then flew up to Toronto.
Right.
And got it in with however many other guys.
Wow.
Then she took a settlement from Kobe because Kobe was wrong as far as being not unfaithful to his wife.
Right.
And so he did pay her off.
Right.
Or he did give her a settlement.
Yeah, there was a civil trial. Yep.
Right, in a civil trial. So he did pay, but people are talking about, oh well, he paid her off. If he paid her, then why? If you paid her, then why would he pay her if he wasn't guilty of rape?
Right.
It was civil.
Right.
Rape is a criminal charge, right? So let's be clear there.
And the burden of proof doesn't have to be as much.
Exactly. Civil. But regardless of all of that,
right?
Okay. Let's not use that 18 hours after the man is dead.
Right.
Okay. Right. That's a discussion that we can have later on if we want to.
Right. Right.
But 18 years after, I mean, this man and his daughter. Right. If you ungrateful, unempathetic mofos don't stop talking.
Right.
The social media and the internet will drag you. And I can promise you, everybody who is on my timeline that's watching this, now listening to this, if you put up any stupid meme on my timeline and I see it, I'm going to report it.
Right.
Now, I haven't have mine to block you, but I want to block my blessings because, but I'm going to report it. It's just like they got up, there's a meme of supposedly Jesus and Kobe, and the son is the basketball, and Jesus crossing over Kobe. Really? That's the kind of stuff you're gonna put up? Really?
Wow.
What's wrong with y'all?
Right. Right.
But back to the young lady real quick. This she pissed me off real good, brother.
I see.
Because you mad at black men because you've been played.
Right.
See, this is when we've been hurt but don't want to talk about it. Or we've been hurt and don't want to heal from it. So every black man now is trash. You get on your Facebook, and mind you, granted, it's your Facebook. You can put whatever you want to on your Facebook. Nobody's knocking that, but that's what I'm saying to you. Hurt people hurt people.
Right.
So you get on Facebook and you post this stuff. Well, I don't care nothing about. He was a rapist. He was a piece of trash. He was this. He was that. And this man just died. Lost his daughter. His wife is a widow and a mother of 3. And you're gonna tell me that that's okay with you? I can post what I want to. Yes, you can. But be smart. But people report posts. Facebook. Don't you know, AD, that if you get enough reports on Facebook, that they will shut your profile down?
Yes. Yep. I've known people that they've talked about that.
When we talk about Facebook jail, we're talking about throwing you off Facebook. Period.
Right.
And
kick you out of Facebook country.
Yeah.
Right.
You can no longer live on the Facebook island because you are the weakest. You are the weakest link. Goodbye. And so I understand there are people that have an issue with the allegation and the accusation. I get it.
Right.
Can we have his funeral first?
Right.
Can we bury that man? Can we bury that legend and his daughter? Right. And the rest of the other 7 individuals that lost their life that day. Can we bury them first? Right.
You're right. We
doing the most. It's just really stupid.
Right.
I get it. You feel away because because some dude, I almost say. And we talk about that lady, that reporter. We talk about her, but we should get into that in a second.
Oh gosh. Yeah.
But
yes,
that man is gone. A legend is gone. A father is gone.
Yes, definitely.
A husband is gone. And you're gonna tell me that because you justify because it's your Facebook, chick? If you don't go and sit down somewhere, and I hope she watches this, because I'm gonna post it on. I'm gonna post it on my page when you upload it, and I'm gonna tag because I'm petty like that. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm King Petty. You ain't you know me by now. You know me long enough. No, I'm King Petty.
Right.
Don't do that. Let that man. We can have those conversations.
Right.
I'm up for a good debate. If you want to see a good breakdown of the accusation versus what's on social media, I want you guys to follow Abba and Preach on Facebook.
Yes,
those dudes,
definitely.
I'm telling you, shout out to Abba and Preach. I try to get him on the show. I try to get him on the show one day. Abba and Preach had a great breakdown. My Canadian family, those guys know what's up. So keep your emotions to yourself. Can we bury the man first?
Right.
That's all I'm saying. That's what's got me mad. So I'm done. I think I feel better now because I think so.
You look better. You look better. Look like you're relieved. You drop some of that weight off you. You're good.
Bruh, it's hard out here.
It is, man. It's crazy.
Yeah, it's hard out here.
I mean, I'm not going to even dig into that, but he's been acquitted. I mean, he wasn't even guilty of it.
He wasn't even guilty. Yeah, she dropped it. They didn't get that far.
He dropped right.
Yeah, right. I mean, so
because it's not like you can't pursue both. You do criminal and you do civil. You know, you go after both because that's what happened to OJ. You know, they went after criminal and civil. You know,
there you go. So if they wanted, if she was a victim, and I'm not saying that she wasn't. I'm not saying because Kobe said in his statement that he thought it was consensual.
Right.
The girl had fun with the NBA star.
Right.
And then she realized it, and then she was like, oh,
right.
Because
because what happens, I think, and I was watching this show called Broadcast News on Apple Plus. Pretty good show. And the girl pretty much, it turned sexual, and she wanted to say no, but she was in a position like, should I say no, or how should I react? So it's kind of like it kind of overtook her. So if you look at it from face value, it was consensual because she never fought back, she never said no, but she really wasn't comfortable. She wasn't with it. It just kind of happened. And it's like, how, because in a court, it's like, how do you say he raped me when I didn't say no? So and for that, like, I'm with you, ladies. I'm with you. It's just when you're in that uncomfortable situation sexually, and you're like, you don't want to ruin something, either a job or an opportunity or a moment or just something, and you don't say no. So you just have to say no. And shout out to the women that have toughed it through, that were in those situations, that took it when they know they didn't want to. So and criminally, I know that you can't, it's hard to prosecute, but can we flip it just a little bit on the man side? he was just thinking sexually, and you're not saying no, so he thinks you're fine with it.
Right.
So it's kind of like a teeter right there. So and I just want to make it clear, no, I'm not promoting that kind of behavior. And men in power or men in certain positions using it to get what they want. So no, I'm not promoting that.
Yeah.
It's just a sticky situation. That's all.
Yeah. And speaking of that, while we're here, we might just bypass our topic and put it on something and put something else on your title. Because we totally got.
We talked a lot.
We're already 45 minutes in. So,
listen, because we got to pay bills, and so we're gonna take a quick pause for the cause, and then we're gonna get into our last thing. One thing that I gotta educate y'all on. So we're gonna pause right here, and we're gonna come right back.
first. And we're back, yo. That was a long pause. Y'all don't know how long the pause was. It's a time lapse between what we said, we took a pause from now. It's a pause. But anyway, we owe, man, too much coffee. Yeah, do it. All right, so listen. Shout out to AD and his creative juices over there with the horn. It's a little annoying, but it's a little loud, but that's what it is. And it's in my ear. All right,
awesome.
So last story of the day, we're gonna talk about this reporter who apparently mixed up Lakers and Knicks. And then let me get her name. I don't even know her name. I'm confused at it. Like how do you mix up Lakers and Knicks? How do you do that? The anchor was from MSNBC.
Yes,
of course. She now claims that she said Nakers, not the N word. Wow, so those of you that are listening and don't know who I'm talking about, this MSNBC anchor goes on. It's on air, and she's talking about and covering the passing of Kobe Bryant.
Right.
And she apparently slipped up and mixed up the word Knicks and Lakers and said Nakers on air.
Hey, hold on one second. Y'all give us a sec. We're gonna play this clip for you.
How much he brought to the team, no matter which team, which Lakers team he played on.
Yeah, it seems like he was just the kind of athlete, the kind of star that was perfectly cast on the Los Angeles Lakers. Kavita, Lakers.
Oh, so Terry, break it down. So, how do you feel about her mixing that?
I feel like she knew what she was doing. That's just my personal opinion.
Right.
A lot of people are saying, and there are a lot of black people are saying that she didn't say the N-word. And it's true, she didn't say nigga. She didn't say that. But and she said Nakers. But here's the thing.
Right.
You wanted to say nigga because you're talking about Kobe Bryant, who played for the Lakers for 20 years. What connection does the Knicks have with Kobe Bryant? Now, I get maybe she was trying. Now, if you're talking about the Knicks in connection with Kobe Bryant, you should be talking about Madison Square Garden, where Kobe scored 60-something points on them in Madison Square. But that still doesn't have anything to do
with the Lakers.
Why would you even bring that up? That's the reason why. That's the reason why she's getting drugged. So, if somebody who are listening to this, right, and you don't understand why she's getting drugged, this is why she's getting drugged, because she's talking about the Knicks and the Lakers in the same sentence. Why?
Right.
That thing is neither here nor there.
Yes. Yeah.
So why are you talking about it?
I don't know.
This is what she said. Her name was Allison Morris. This is what she said on MSNBC. This was on January 26th. She said, earlier today, while I was reporting on the tragic news of Kobe Bryant's passing, I unfortunately stuttered on air, combining the names of the Knicks and the Lakers to say Nakers. Please know that I did not and would never use a racist term. I apologize for the confusion this has caused. Right. Now, that's just like somebody saying, I got black friends. It's the same thing. To me, as I read it, and this is a tweet that she sent out. It's got 71, almost 72,000 people are talking about that right now.
Right now.
And it's correct. Come on. Come on.
Hey, bro, come on now, dog. Come on, man.
I'm telling you. So I don't know. I don't know. Like where I don't know. I didn't know.
I can tell you this. I didn't know. I can tell you this. My man Ernest Harris, Mr. E. Digger on Brunch. Right. We talking about tomorrow. I won't be on the show at that portion of it, but I can guarantee you this chick is going to be his meep of the week, because I can't. Right. And see, this is another way I think. Now, before I get into this spiel, I just want people to understand that the words of the Brothers Who Talk are strictly the words of ours. Nothing is set in stone, especially when I say stuff. It's strictly my opinion. AD is pretty green across the board, but I'm gonna say stuff that's kind of crazy. So I just want you guys to know that these opinions are strictly mine and not law or anything like that. Okay, but I don't see. There's no reasoning for her to use Knicks and Lakers in the same sentence. Kobe never played for the Knicks.
Right.
No, why? I don't even understand that. But with that particular tweet that she said, it's just like a white person saying, "Yeah, well, I got black friends."
Right.
I would never say anything. Of course, you wouldn't never say anything and get caught. Of course. But there are so many people that are coming to her aid, but there are also people that are trying to get her fired. The petition is going around on Facebook and across the internet, trying to get her fired. And you know, when the voice of people, when the people want something done, it happens. Right. You know, when they cancel the show, they petition that bad boy and they bring it back for one season. But they bring it back. You know what I'm saying? Right. There is no reason for her. Miss Morris, I'm sorry, my dear, but you gotta be unemployed today. That's just what that is. You're reporting on this tragic passing.
Right.
Of this man.
Wrong timing. Your timing.
But if you listen to the clip, have you heard the clip?
Yes.
Have you heard it? What'd you think?
Oh yeah. I don't know why she said it. I don't know. I don't understand exactly what she was trying to do. I have a theory on sometimes when people, well, mainly white people, when they do something racist or say something racial or say something that's gonna get them fired. I always believe that they're trying to get out of their contract, like, you know. But she kind of,
that's a good thought. Yeah,
like I always think about Imus. I think he passed away. Didn't he? Pass away?
He did.
Yeah. So rest in peace, Imus.
In the morning, yep.
Yeah. I mean, not the biggest fan, but when he said the nappy-headed hose, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Like that was clear. Nappy-headed hose. And
yeah,
then and his co-anchor make sure he mentioned it too. Yes, the nappy-headed hose. I think he was
his last show, wasn't it?
Yeah, he was trying to get out of his contract, and he said, "Oh, you're not gonna get me out? I'll show you."
Yeah,
nappy-headed hose. Yeah,
you don't like it?
You're gonna have to fire me now. You know,
I show you.
Right. So, but she apologized. But I think I'm just kind of apologized. So I think they always come back and say, "Oh, you know what? I didn't mean that."
I would never. Yeah, I would never say, or I never do. I just say I get it. You know what I'm saying? But it was too soon. I keep telling you guys. I said this earlier in the broadcast. Listen, man, this stuff is too soon.
Right.
The memes, the poor, the non-empathy, all of that. It's too soon.
Right.
You know, can you let that be someone you love, and you get that phone call, or somebody put up a meme about you, or you know,
right.
Come on, right.
Right.
My dog.
Right. So hold on, cut.
Hey, bro, come on now, dog. Come on, man.
So
shout out to Boozy for that soundbite.
Yes, we gotta make sure we give him the credit because we don't want to get
but all the credit. YouTube don't like us like that. Every little thing.
Right, every little thing.
But I think I listened to it. I think she said Nakers.
Right.
Just like the outside reporting, but I also think that there was another intent. I think she probably wanted to say nigga or niggers. Why would you want to after 24 hours of this man passed? I don't understand it. The hatred.
Yeah.
But here's something that I read or I heard earlier was that it's only black men that can die and this kind of negativity. Famous black men. How many? Okay, it's like I had a guy to say, oh, well they memed Kurt Cobain. Okay, they memed Kurt Cobain 10 years later.
Right.
Kurt Cobain didn't die. 24 hours later, they were talking about him and creating memes.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Only black men get that kind of heat, that kind of smoke, that kind of energy, and it's crazy to me. And I'm not speaking conspiracy theory here. This is actual
reality.
Facts.
Right. You're right. That's true.
Why?
That's true. Right.
Why? Don't let Michael Vick pass away. Lord Jesus. He dead, but you know how many dogs he fought?
Right. Like some dogs. That's what you want to remember for. The dogs. Right. Come on. Exactly.
What's my guy from Grey's Anatomy? Isaiah Washington.
Oh.
They got fired from calling that homophobic and got fired.
Right.
Don't let him die.
Right.
Ooh, he dead. But you remember he called that boy gay?
Right. That's all he gonna talk about.
I mean, he gonna catch all kind of slack, and it's only famous celebrity black men that go through that, and that's not fair. It's not fair. It's actually kind of crazy to me.
It is.
But that's how the cookie crumbles, I suppose.
Sir.
All right. So we are at the end. We had a topic.
Yeah, we had one. But
we had a topic. I'm not sure what happened to it, but we had a topic.
We had a lot of news to talk about. We
just kind of interjected and had some other stuff.
We appreciate you rocking with us.
For sure. Hey, do you got any closing comments there, bro?
Yeah, so we just wanted to close out. We like to educate our listening and watching audience. So today is our word of the day.
Word of the day.
I have word of the day.
Oh, man.
So,
I can only imagine.
Get the music rolling. All right. Let's get it popping. All right. So the word of the day. Are you ready?
I'm ready for it.
This is a very educational word. This is not the Southern twang that we normally do. This is you gotta really marinate on this word. So the word is retrodict. Retrodict. R-E-T.
Retrofit.
Retrodict. So.
Oh yeah, you gotta put
like diction. Like diction. Retrodict. D-I-C-T. D-I-C-T. Retro. E-R-E-T-R-O-D-I-C-T. Yes, as you see the word in the screen right now, if you're watching it on YouTube. So, retrodict. So, the word means to use new information to explain the past. To use new information to explain the past. Yes. So, I'm going to put that into a sentence and
please
give you an understanding of retrodict.
Getting an understanding. I tell you, that's a good video. Watch that. Buzz Legacy on Periscope. Shout out. Go ahead.
Shout out. Yes, indeed. So, new information. The glove was bloody and bad. So we need to retrodict the law and put OJ back in jail.
I wish the people that's listening can see my face.
You need to watch it on YouTube. That's what's called a freestyle on a word.
Wait, hold up. We can't just glaze over that. We just can't glaze over. Okay, wait. All right, so retrodict.
Right, retrodict.
The glove. OJ's glove was bloody.
Yes.
We should go back and retrodict.
I probably used that like all wrong. So
no, you got it right. Listen, everybody who's listening, let me implore you. I'm gonna implore everybody who's watching via Anchor, Mile High Radio, all of us that are watching, Spotify, and YouTube. Please get a dictionary. If you have any questions about anything,
yes,
ask somebody. So before you utter it, before you write it down, ask somebody.
Ask somebody.
AD, once we get done, I'm going to tag you and I'm going to send you a clip.
Okay.
Of I think I mentioned this to you before. There's a young man on Facebook, and shout out to him. His name is Adam Mitchell.
Okay.
But his Facebook name is Mentally Mitch.
All right.
And he does videos. And he changes his voice to make it more appealing.
Oh wow!
So the last video he did was misspellings on the internet. You have to read. So those of you that are listening to this and don't know who Mentally Mitch is on Facebook, please go and do a search for Mentally Mitch. The dude is absolutely hilarious. If you guys remember the Smudge the Cat, they had the cat memes.
Right.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Go. If you want to laugh for 10 minutes straight, go watch that because he will have you rolling the whole entire time. But please learn the difference between there, and there.
Oh man. There's someone did an Instagram on that. I think I got a recording. I think I might play that right at the end of this.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Do that. Yeah.
Gentleman broke that down. I can't remember his name. Black guy. But he's like this there, and he pointed him.
Yeah.
and he
there,
and he
there.
broke down into sentences. Yeah. So it was great.
Learn it.
Yes.
It's imperative when you're writing a book.
Yes.
But see, I'm writing a book, but I'm actually I'm doing all audio now. I'm doing an audio book. So, anyways, that's going to do it for the show. Are you good, AD?
Good. Let's roll out.
If hearts and minds are clear,
Yes,
you know what comes next. Let us stand
and pray.
Yeah.
Father.
To
All right, guys.
whom that are able to keep us from falling.
Yes. Yeah. Hallelujah.
Let the church say.
Amen.
I used to hate that as a kid because the pastor would always say, "Let the church say," but then would sing it. And then when he say, right, he say, and then when he say, "Let the church sing," they say it. Like I used to hate it as a kid. Pick a struggle. Okay. You can cut this out if you want. But
oh no, we gonna get all of this. This is foolery and shenanigans at its best. That's gonna be the name of this podcast. This one, the title's gonna be foolery and shenanigans from the brothers.
Remembering Kobe. Put that in that title too.
Definitely.
Yeah, remembering Kobe. All right, so we're gonna get on out of here.
Yes.
You guys have a great, prosperous week. We'll see you guys next week here on the Brothers Who Talk, episode 5. So y'all have a great one. Peace
out.
Boom! I want to thank you for supporting the Brothers Who Talk. So listen, thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. 2 things I need you to do. Make sure you comment, tell us how much you love us, and like this page. Oh wait, another third, subscribe. Make sure you're subscribing to the YouTube page. Make sure you're subscribing to our podcast, no matter what platform that you're listening to. So the main thing is, I appreciate you even listening and making it this far. Next, what I need you to do is to hit that link right there. Go to the Brothers Who Talk Now, and be a part of our growth. Support our Patreon page, get some behind the scenes of all our shenanigans, and learn some things. We'll show you how we do our podcast and the equipment we use and how we hook things up. All right? So thank you so much for supporting. Have an awesome day. And again, thank you.
Thank you for watching and listening to the Brothers Who Talk. Brothers Who Talk with Terry and AD. Check us out again next week, where we bring you a steaming helping of common sense, laughs, and advice. We can be found on any podcasting platform, iTunes, Spotify, and iHeartRadio. We're also on milehighradio.com, Saturdays at 12 Eastern. See you there.